In this video, I'm going to go over the top 10 mistakes beginner dropshippers make which result in them making no money or getting sued. First up is starting with an unrealistic budget. Most beginners have the idea that they can start with little to no money and end up making millions. And although you can technically start dropshipping with around $50 and scale to 6 figures, that is very rare and far from optimal. When you try to pinch pennies, your profit also normally pinches, aka gets smaller. You need to be willing to invest a lot of money into your business so it can make you that money back. I've always said you have to pay the play, and that is very true. The number one advertising rule is literally the person who can spend the most money to acquire a customer wins. So if you expect to only spend money on a $12 domain and a Shopify subscription, how can you expect to compete with the big dogs? You can't. A good budget to start dropshipping is $1,000 to $3,000. That allows you to invest in better softwares, themes, and is a good amount to get your feet wet into the world of paid ads. But if you don't have that, you can do the $50 dropshipping method, make thousands of dollars from that, then invest that money back into your dropshipping business so you can scale it higher. The second mistake most beginners make is picking a bad product. And I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely set a bad example for this because in a lot of my challenge videos, I pick random TikTok products that are trendy. And yes, those products can get sales and even be scaled to 7 figures like the sunset lamp, the bat cracker, the room lights, etc. But the real winning products, the ones that make you go, oh damn, those products I'd never make a video on because instead I'd start a real business selling them, just like any other smart YouTuber would. That's why no one ever reveals their products, because if we did, y'all would copy them and then we would lose sales. So instead of trying to sell random TikTok gadgets, you need to find a product that solves someone's urgent problem. Because if someone just burnt themselves, they will buy any burn cream on earth that they can find regardless of the price. Just like if you were stranded in the desert, you'd be willing to spend $100 on a water bottle. They are buying from emotion, not reason, and that's the audience you need to find. So focus on solving people's urgent problems and the money will rain down from the sky like when God flooded the earth. The third mistake most beginners make is acquiring the wrong knowledge. They see some 40-second TikTok about dropshipping from a fake guru and then believe they can make $1 million doing it the next day. No, that is not how that works. Dropshipping is hard, and even though there are great dropshipping YouTubers that can help teach all the basics like me, if you want to achieve insane results like 5 or 6 figures per month, you need 2 more types of knowledge: advanced knowledge and experienced knowledge. Advanced knowledge comes from courses because they allow you to learn directly from someone who has already done it, which will fast track your journey to success. And the second type of knowledge you need is experienced knowledge. Experienced knowledge comes from actually trying the business and solving problems so you can see what works and what doesn't. You learn the most when you're behind the wheel, not in the passenger seat. So switch seats today so you can switch the car from a Prius to a Ferrari tomorrow. The fourth mistake most dropshippers make is using the wrong software or not using any software at all. Softwares make dropshipping way easier, hence you should use them to save yourself time, stress, and even money. One of the best softwares that everyone's store needs is autods.com. I let them sponsor this video and a few of my other videos because if there was only one Shopify app I could use, it would be autods.com. Autods allows you to find winning products with their winning product tab by scrolling around and looking at advanced data for each product. They allow you to import those products to your Shopify store with a few clicks by pressing import draft, going to drafts, pressing import again, and then your product will show up on your Shopify store. They also automate the entire fulfillment process so you don't have to worry about manually fulfilling orders every time a customer buys something from your site. And they just added a new feature called TikTok Ad Spy, which is perfect for product research. You can filter based on likes, views, and more to find products that are selling well on TikTok. Then you can import those products to AutoDS from AliExpress if AutoDS doesn't already have them imported and start selling them yourself. So if you want to upgrade to the best software in the dropshipping game, you can start your free 30-day trial with AutoDS with the link in my description. The fifth mistake beginners normally make, which is not actually their fault, is focusing too much on the price of the product instead of their offer. People buy because they value your offer and what your product can do for their life, not because your product is the cheapest. I go way way more in depth into this in Ski Academy, but I'll explain it a little more for y'all here. Think about it this way. If you sell a dog toy for $30 and I sell that same dog toy for $70, but I give them a lifetime warranty and a free ebook about raising obedient dogs, they are more likely to purchase my dog toys, not yours. The ebook cost me nothing to make, the lifetime warranty cost me nothing to make, so I'm essentially selling the exact same product, but they are willing to give me more money because I provide more value. So make your offer better, not your price cheaper. I'll teach you more about that in Ski Academy. The sixth mistake is not creating your store with plans to exit, aka sell it to someone. Too many dropshippers build a successful store, then just let it die because they don't know they can sell it for a lot of money. If you are pulling in 6 figures profit and have a branded e-com store, you can easily get 6 figures for it, and sometimes even 7 depending on the evaluation. So when you get to the point when you feel like stopping one of your successful stores, don't just quit, instead sell it. The 7th mistake most dropshippers make is not using upsells. Upsells can literally be the difference between you being profitable and not. Regardless if your upsell is an additional product, an ebook, a warranty, or whatever else, without those, most brands will be in the negative. So if your store doesn't have upsells right now, you need to make them today, like literally right after you finish watching this video. And if you don't know how to do that, don't worry, I'll teach you how in Ski Academy. The 8th mistake that virtually everyone makes when starting a new business is having the wrong mindset. It is possible for every single one of y'all watching to create a successful dropshipping business and scale it to $1 million. You need to believe you can do something before you do it. I have a whole video on mindset in Ski Academy that will help motivate you past your doubts, but it all really comes down to being resilient and putting in the work. If you believe you can succeed and keep trying, until you succeed, you will succeed. It's literally inevitable. I have never seen someone consistently give it their all to a business and fail, especially when they have mentors that help teach them how to succeed. The 9th mistake most beginner dropshippers make, well, most new entrepreneurs in general, is not setting up an official business. If you don't have an official business and your dropshipping store gets sued, that means you are getting sued. But if your store is under a real business like an LLC, that means the LLC gets sued and all your personal assets are safe. Having a legal business structure is very important to protect yourself, and it gives you many tax benefits as well. Like if you have an LLC in the USA that you elect to tax as an S Corp, you literally save over 15% in taxes than if you ran the business under your own name. That is huge. Also, I do need to disclose that I am not a certified accountant, lawyer, or tax expert, so always check with a professional before doing anything. This is not financial or tax advice. But yeah, hire a CPA, have them set up your LLC and do your taxes, and then you're chilling. Life will be so much better when you give them the stress of your taxes. And for the 10th mistake, I had taxes written down, so yeah, make sure to keep track of all your income and expenses, then hire a CPA to do your taxes for you. And until Ski Academy drops, you can watch some of my other dropshipping videos here or here so you can prepare your mindset to join Ski Academy and become wealthy. Thanks for watching, and God bless.